Okay, making sure we can get live right now. Um, Gonna wait for everybody to join. Um, Good evening, everyone. If you're joining or watching on the replay, we got a lot to talk about. Why I'm titling this video the way it is because you know I want to wait for more people to join because I'm in a crisis right now, folks. I'm in a financial and a technological crisis right now, if you want to put it in that sense. Gonna wait for everybody to join me. All right, we got one person. Hello there. I don't know who you are, but good evening. I'm hoping more people will come on because this is kind of urgent. I need to get it off my chest. So anyhow, I'll try to go as quick as I can. So two things I got to get into. Number one, I was falsely accused of something. Now, it's not legal. It's not anything like that. If anybody's assuming something, it's not. I was accused of stealing food in my own house. Now, what kind of food is this? Well, this is food that I was accused that I was not supposed to be eating, but I didn't eat it. This all goes back to last night. My mom accused me of eating bread. She went crazy and she threatened to take away stuff from me. She gave me one more chance. Last night, well, tonight, let me clarify. Tonight, I was accused of stealing sandwich rounds, and because of that, my mom went crazy. I had to make up a lie and tell her I ate them, even though I didn't eat them, and my dog can clearly prove it because he was there in my kitchen. So, a couple of things gotta happen. Number one, my mom has taken away my computer. It's not really working very well. I can't figure out why it's not why I can't get the old one to work because the charger's not working. So I don't have a computer, guys. I'm screwed. And another thing that has to happen in the next month, I promised my mom this, is that I gotta lose 20 pounds. I know it sounds crazy. I gotta lose a lot of weight, guys, because even my doctor has brought this up a couple weeks ago. Another reason why my mom went crazy today was the first thing was she found out that I was overweight. I'm a 5'8" man and I'm overweight. I'm not gonna go into the weight because that's just between me and my mom and my doctor. But she went crazy and then she accused me of eating food that I didn't eat. Her sandwich rounds, my bread. I did tell her the truth that I was eating snacks and I'll go and eating them. And it goes into um, a darker pattern, I think, and I'll go into it, you know, in just a second. But pretty much, doctor and mom said, gotta lose weight. And then once my mom saw food was missing, she accused me. She kept yelling, "Oh, why are you lying?" I told her, "No, I didn't eat my sandwich rounds." I had to lie to her and tell her I ate sandwich rounds just to calm her down. And now I'm in a loophole, guys. She's even threatened to cut my money off until I lose weight. Now I can tell you good news. There is some decent news I can tell you. She has promised me that I lose 10 pounds, starting maximum 10. She'll give me back my new laptop, the one that I currently have that I got last year. Um, she says if I lose 20 pounds, I'll get my money back. And pretty much what this means is Um, I gotta start working out a lot. I have a home workout routine. I'm gonna start doing it tomorrow. I did start it today to prove a point, but uh, I'm being honest with you guys. I'm really when health is important, you gotta talk about it. Just like how Pine Power Ally, he talks about how he has to deal with the darkness that is mental illness. I have to deal with my own problem that my own physician is telling me that you're a 5'8" man and you're 20 pounds overweight. All right, the chart's there. The chart's there. Because the thing is, a couple weeks ago, and if Matt Camper is watching, I mentioned to Matt that I went to my doctor. Okay, the truth was that was my physical, and I got to follow up with the doctor because a couple weeks or whenever, my mom's supposed to make an appointment for me, but pretty much if I'm not following a regimen where it's low carbs, low sugar, decent amount of protein, decent amount of, you know, levels that are healthy enough, then thanks, Vinny. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I'm doing my best. But, Vinny, here's the thing. My mom has cut me off financially until blaming me. She's blaming the time I spend on this YouTube channel just to, you know, do what I gotta do for you guys. I love you guys. You guys are mean the world to me. I have like 800 plus subscribers. Just like how John from Pine Power Ally has 1,000 plus. I love what he does too. I love how he's doing weather updates. I love how he's doing updates about the Pine Barrens, which the media won't talk about. I love how he's talking about climate change. That's one example, but I love doing mass transit videos. Summits is still gonna happen. I've come up with an app that I used to use in the past when I couldn't put videos out with the computer. Um, I'm currently working on trying to see if I can get about 16 gigabytes on my SD card. I have 32. I need videos that need to be watched, but I think I can delete a majority of them because honestly, they're clogging up my SD card and I don't need them on my phone. As far as Queens Village fails, they'll happen every other day, but I can't record every day because then Cyberlink Power Director won't work, and then I can't export the video, and then I can't upload, and then I can't, provide you the content. As far as what's to come, and I'll go more into it in just a second, but I have 3 scheduled uploads. I'm gonna let you know right now. The last Andy plays until I get my personal health down. Um, that might not even be until late April or early May. At this point, I can't do any plays because if I do any plays, then I can't focus on losing weight. I can't focus on trying to be a better person because again, my doctor told me this. You don't lose weight, there's gonna be bigger problems. My doctor said you just turned 23 back in November. It's now March. And this is what my doctor told my mom over the phone today. You are 23 years old. All right? By the time you hit 30 or 35, and the way you've been eating carbs and eating your sugar and, you know, the Diet Cokes, he's even blaming the Diet Cokes, guys. My doctor's even blaming me drinking Diet Coke for my problem. He said this aspartame is turning into carbohydrates. Pretty much, made my mom go crazy. And then once she realized the food was missing, which clearly I didn't eat sandwich rounds and, you know, my bread. I only ate stuff that was making my carbs get bad and my other levels of fat and triglycerides and whatever the doctor said, because I'm just distraught. I'm still distraught thinking about the news I got when I got home. I mean, I'm still distraught. And my mom was like, "You better go work out before dinner." And blah, blah, the whole fight, and it ended up being a natural disaster in my book today. Just some stuff that I'm gonna keep behind the scenes, but as far as my health, it's more important that I open up about it because it's something I shouldn't be hiding from you guys. It really shouldn't be. Um, as I said, I'm gonna say this again. When your own physician is telling you that you're overweight for a certain height, you know, that's gonna make people go crazy around you. And as I said, I'm not gonna reveal my weight because, it's too personal to get into and it'll make me more upset and it'll make me more insecure, but I'm gonna promise you all this. I'm gonna work on myself the next couple of days and the next couple of weeks. But the summits, I want to continue doing the summits. I want to continue doing that because I think that's a priority for you guys. I can still pre-record those. I can still edit and export. Unfortunately, I think at this point, for my well-being and to focus on losing weight, and again, I really need to lose the weight, guys. I really need to lose this weight because if I don't lose this, my mom said, I'm gonna be reasonable with you, Andy. And this is her thick Brooklyn accent because my mom's from East Flatbush, in case people are wondering. And if Kevin from MTA Prodigy is wondering, yes, my mom is actually from East Flatbush. But if you know that thick Brooklyn accent, Kevin, if you're watching, here's what she said. I'm not going to do the voice, but here's what she said. If you lose 10 pounds, I will give you back your laptop. That's all you're getting back. You want to focus on winning back your audience? You need to do this live stream tonight. She said, because she said, tomorrow's fine, blah, blah, blah. But, you do it, you gotta lose 10 pounds, then I'll give you back your laptop. But whatever money you got, don't even think about using your emergency money on the Long Island Railroad. My mom said that to me. She actually said, "Oh, you have $9? Oh, well, you're lucky you're not going to travel from Penn after this week." I told her where I was going. I told her I was staying in Queens. The next 3 summits I planned in April. And I have one planned on the Babylon branch because my dad's going to help me get out there on a Saturday. So that makes 4 I'm planning. I'm not going to reveal what they are, but if Andy Kintel's watching, he knows he's going to be a part of it. As far as me losing 20 pounds, I think in a month, that's very possible. I'll quickly go into, what I'm going to be doing to lose the weight. So, I have decided that effective tomorrow, I'm cutting out carbs and extra sugar. Now, this also means that I have to stop eating snacks after dinner. My doctor, aka physician, and I admitted it to him, has told me that another reason why you've gained all this weight was because you were eating peanut butter, which had extra carbs, with pretzels, with low calorie popcorn, and the Cheerios, and the milk. The milk did help me get to sleep, but my doctor said, you know, it's safe to be hungry, after bed, when you go to bed. Because he has mentioned to me that I need to at least be getting 8 hours of sleep. So I'm trying to end the stream before 11:30 tonight, but pretty much he has admitted to me that if I get 8 hours of sleep, then it will contribute to helping me lose the weight. Um, he even suggested that protein, vegetables, he said fruits, but he said you need mainly vegetables because that's where the um part of it will come in. And I told my doctor this that I was going to go to Wendy's when I was doing the summits. Well, he said, "Well, I wouldn't go to Wendy's for at least a month." That's what he told me. And I told the doc, "Well, today's only March 21st. I want to go to Wendy's with Matt Camper and um his friends for when he films East Williston on that day, right?" And he said, "You want to work your way to having that special dinner you like, that 4 for 4 you keep you like." I mentioned it to him beforehand, right before I said, "Well," he said this to me, "Lose the weight now. Lose the weight now." And pretty much he's going to be following up with everything because he's logging what I'm eating now. Doctor's actually logging what I'm eating now because he's concerned about me. He told me that, you know, and my mom has explained the family history of heart disease and everything to my doc, and you know, pretty much my doctor said, you know, you better take care now because again, you're only 23. You still get this one chance in life to lose weight. By the time you're 35 and 40, you're not going to be able to lose the weight. So, when I do lose this weight, um, I know for a fact that special days where I eat, I'm trying to think what I can do. Yeah, I mean, I know I want to cut out sugar, but I'm not going to get rid of the chips. When I really lose the weight off, I'm going to continue to eat some chips that I like. But, that's me. But I also mentioned to my doc that lunchtime dessert has been a killer for me. And he said, "Okay, when you lose the weight, I'm going to limit you to twice a week. Can you do that?" So I'm like, "Fine, I can do lunchtime dessert twice a week." Because I told the doc, and I'll go into my eating habits very quickly, the late night snacking and the lunchtime dessert. So lunchtime dessert first, and I'll be fair with everyone. First, my lunchtime dessert thing, I think it started when I first started at Long Island Jewish. And also, I'll mention that when the pizza came, when the ribs came, when, you know, everything I was eating when I had those lunches with John in the city, when I was with UCY TV, um, that was also a blame, but the doc said, you know, you were eating it every other week. You were still getting protein from those ribs. But my doc said the reason why the ribs were making you gain the weight over a 2 year, let me think. Right, 3 year period, because this is from 16 to 19, right? No, 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 no. 16 to 17, right? Because John got the job in New Jersey 2 years ago, right? So I'm sorry for calling you out, JB, but I have to do what I have to do for my health. But, and again, I know you guys have been with this channel for a long time. You guys have to remember the UCY days. Hope some of you do remember that. But anyhow, what was I going to say? Right. He logged it down. But the thing was, my doctor said that he noticed around 2017 that cause of alarm, I don't want to have to remind you again. Here we are 2 years later. In 18, I'll admit this now, the doc said, I'd be careful if I were you. That's all he said to me. And then 19, he said, and this is literally today. This is literally today. Literally, it took the doc 3 weeks to read my blood test. It took him three whole weeks. Sam, I'm gonna recap. I'm gonna quickly mention it. I'm 20 pounds overweight, and pretty much what happened was my mom went insane. She accused me of stealing food that I didn't eat, and I told my mom the truth that I really ate. But then when sandwich rounds were missing, she went insane. Yeah, Sam, I'll inbox you after because honestly, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'll inbox you on Twitter later on, but um, Sam, pretty much what I'm gonna say is I gotta lose weight because if I don't, things could happen. Sam, I'll mention my height again. I'm 5'8", and I'm 20 pounds overweight. No, Sam, I already mentioned it before. You can rewind back if you want. You can rewind back. I don't care. I'll text you. Thank you, Sam. I mean, mentally, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I kind of cried that, you know, I kind of cried a little bit that I'm overweight. That's one thing, but the real reason why, you know, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But in a way, I cried. I know. I know. I'm better now. I'm better now. I'm over it. In a way, I cried over it because it's like my mom didn't believe me about the sandwich rounds and the whole wheat bread, which clearly I didn't eat. I told her the truth. I really ate for overnight snacks. Last time I even left my room tonight was 10 o'clock. And that was to see if I can get my old laptop to work, because she thankfully let me keep it, but now I can't even get that working. So now I'm screwed. In a way, I think this is my own doing. I have to blame myself. But, I still got you guys, right? I mean, you're still going to support me when I upload the summits. They're still coming. They're still coming, guys. I promise. The summits are still happening. I'll quickly mention that I got good news. I checked GameStop.com. Anybody remember when I played Lego City? Well, I called it a corny game. Well, guess what? Since it's a PS4 title, GameStop's going to give me $6. I'm hoping by Monday if I can... it's going to rain on Monday, but I don't care. I'm going to my GameStop in Fresh Meadows. I'm going to sell the game to GameStop, and hopefully they'll give me the 640. I'm hoping they will, because here's the thing, guys. I have $9 on me for, the budget for this channel. I have secret money that's for emergencies, like, let's say I need a taxi if the railroad's not running, or... Oh, really? Florida, nice. Let me know where you're going in Florida. I'm kind of curious, because I haven't been to Florida in 11 years. I'll go into that, I guess. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Tampa. Yeah, Sam, I was there. I was in Clearwater in 2008. Nice, Sam. I hope you have fun down there. Um, I'm gonna try to stay warm here in New York this weekend because I'm kind of glad I'm staying home this weekend because not only I have to focus on home workout, but also because here in the New York area, it's going to be very cold. And again, I've done so much this week. I've been out of my house 4 days in a row, guys. Monday, the surprise summit in Douglaston. Tuesday, with Long Island Jewish and doing that video about Nice Bus. Wednesday, yesterday with the summits we did in Brooklyn, and Thursday today with the March Madness party. I'm quickly going to mention thank you to everybody who showed up today. It was fun, to say the least. I mean, yes, there were two guys who were annoyed. I was talking to Andy on Messenger, but they were just glad that they had a place to go to watch the tourney. We were talking tourney a lot, and I sat next to these two guys. They were pretty nice. One got a I think one got a beer, and another one got what else? Because they wanted water actually. Because they told me they're they're into home workouts too, and we talked about it a little bit. And the bartender was laughing it off because it's the trendy thing to do now, home workouts. So I have a way to do it. I'm gonna walk up and down my steps in my house to burn off calories. Um, yeah, Matt. Here's the thing. I'm working with very limited resources right now. Here's the thing with me. I would normally be able to do stuff, but remember, I don't have a computer. So, without the computer, I kind of have no way to get live. Unless maybe I use my old phone and monitor the situations or something if there's a suspension. Um, I think Periscope does work on my Samsung. If it does, I'll install it. I know I still have my old phone somewhere. I'll try to get it working tomorrow, and I'll see if I can get Periscope to go live. Um, if not, I would hope that YouTube Live would work on the Samsung Galaxy S3. I'm kind of hoping it would, if that's the case. Because, Matt, let me read your comment again. I'll confirm at the moment. Apologize, everyone. I don't know. Again, this phone is just slow. This phone is just slow as molasses. I don't know what's up. Hmm. Yeah, I hit all. Okay, here we go. All right, Matt posted, I will be available to do video starting once again when I get back from Albany starting Sunday night. Okay, Matt, very good. Matt, here's the thing. Um, I'm hoping I can get my computer back. Hmm, Sam, I will look into that because remember, the money situation is my mom cut me off because she thinks that if she cuts me off, I lose the weight. My mom's doing it to prove a point, guys. She's only looking out for me, in a way. Really, Sam, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Because once again, I'm really tight on money right now. I'm like, here's another thing, guys. I also need money because the thing is, I do get home Wi-Fi. I'm thankful for that. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Sam, we can organize a day in May because April, I really need to focus on myself. And during my spring break, I'll mention it. I might not be going to Maryland because, believe it or not, Teddy is getting surgery. My dog, he's getting surgery in a couple weeks, and we may have to cancel Maryland again because um, they're gonna put him under anesthesia because they're closing up the womb that I have mentioned before. I'll quickly bring that up. So I'm kind of hoping my trip will get canceled. And Matt, if you're watching, this is very important. This will definitely, hopefully, will get me to my goal of, you know, earning the 4 for 4 that I want. I might even treat myself. I might even get a frosty that day. I'm not gonna get a cookie because I'm gonna make sure like I organize my meal plans because my doctor has also mentioned I should be monitoring the meal plans because I told my doc that I'm gonna be going to a buffet in June, and he told me that is there a way for you to work out while you're down in Maryland? And I told him yes, I have a workout, I have a gym in Maryland, and I can walk along the boardwalk in Ocean City. And he asked me, how long is the boardwalk? And I told the doc on the phone, you know, it's maybe a 20, 30 block radius. And he said, okay, so at least I know I can follow up with you. You gave me the dates, so let's hope that you keep your word. And me and the doc laughed off a joke about, you think I'll still be able to eat hamburgers and hot dogs in the fourth? And he laughed it off and he said, if you monitor yourself, you should be fine. Just promise me you will. And we laughed about it. So, in a way, even after when I hung up the phone with my mom on speaker, she was still mad at me. So, yeah. Sam, I have a stupid question to ask. I know it sounds crazy, but do you think maybe we can go somewhere where I can get grilled chicken? No, Sam, it's just my triglycerides and what else? I think it was other complicated stuff I'm not going to get into you. But I was going to ask if we can look into going to a restaurant where they have grilled chicken or some kind of fish with a baked potato because oh, really? That's pretty good. I'm not really going to get into more personal details, Sam, but pretty much if anybody knows what a triglyceride is, if it gets too high, it's very alarming, and that's my situation. So, thank you, Sam. I would appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate it. I'm trying to limit how much French fries I eat because the thing is, the buffet I want to go to in Maryland does have French fries, but the thing is, hey Andy, if you missed anything, you can rewind back. I'm not gonna get into what's going on, but I've been on the air for a half hour explaining what's going on. I'll briefly mention this. It's about my health. It's about my health. Don't worry, Andy. We're still on for Hollis in April. We're still on for the Hollis Summit. It's still happening. I'm just working with limited equipment, and I'm not gonna go into a lot again. I mean, I've said too much, but um, you know, I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me, and I'll do anything to make sure the summits still happen. I'm gonna make them happen. Believe me, they're still gonna happen. Um, I'll just have to limit recording time. I'll have to make sure that the videos are around 20 minutes each, 20, 30 minutes. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate it. Once again, you can rewind if you want. It's just too complicated to get into at the moment. Um, I'll quickly mention this as well about my personal life. I know I'll mention it. Um, I'm currently trying to get into a new relationship with someone right now. She doesn't know about my channel yet, but I'm gonna give her this video because she needs to know what's going on. She has to know what's up because I still love her because we're open about things, and that's why I fell in love with this person. But I'm hoping she will accept what's going on, and if she's watching, I'll mention to her right now, babe, I'm still gonna make sure that I see you on April 13th for the Rockville Center Summit. I'm gonna make it happen. All right, you have my word. I know the Babylon branch is your home branch, but I'm gonna make sure that it happens. Um, I'll quickly mention that her name is Charlene, and we've just started to get into a relationship about, I'd say, a week ago. Starting to, because we were originally friends. Now we're wife and girlfriend, of course. And she lives in Belmore. I'll mention that, but she's not one of them guys. Trust me. I know I've said too much, but um, I have to keep my promise to her as well. So, Charlene, baby, I'm gonna make sure I see you on April 13th. I'm gonna make sure that we see each other on that day because I told you earlier tonight on Messenger, I don't want to lose you. And this is me being honest. That sucks, man. I feel bad. That I have to go through this difficult part of my life, but hopefully I'll talk to you and we'll get through it. But um all I'm going to say right now is just pray for me right now. Literally, guys, it's all I'm asking for. I know I can lose this weight. I was looking it up earlier online before my mom took away my laptop, and if I oh, thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. I'll get right back to you. But as long as when I research correctly and with my doctor's advice of, you know, limiting carbs, limiting what else? Can't think straight. Limiting carbs, limiting sugar. Um, I told my doc that I look forward to going out with my parents once a week, and pretty much I told him I want to cut out French fries until April 13th. And he said, "All right, that's fine." You said April 13th, correct? And I told him yes. I told my doc that this weekend, originally I wanted to go to a party. Two of my friends just turned 22 today. Believe it or not, they're twins. And they were actually born the same day in 1997. I mean, that's crazy. But anyhow, um, I told my best friend Daniel that, and he's going to be in the Williston Park video. I can confirm that. But anyhow, pretty much what I said to my doc was, um, this weekend I decided that the weather's just going to be too cold, and from what you told me, I wanted to spend time losing weight and working out in my home. So he said, "You're doing the right thing by doing that." And I told him, next weekend I might be seeing a movie, Dumbo. I might be, I don't know yet. April 6th, I told my doc, I'm actually planning to stay home that night because originally I wanted to see Matt Camper for dinner, but Matt, I'm gonna have to bail on the plans because once again I have to look out for my health, and I don't want to, I mean, roast chicken's one thing, but I'll get tempted, and they'll include dessert, and I even mentioned to my doc the portion size is important, so he is on board. Hang on, folks. I just want to see if my phone's still charging. It's been on 98 for a while. It's very odd, but pretty much my doctor and I agreed about all the terms and conditions. He said, okay, if you follow up with me, let me know the weight, and we'll do it over the phone, and I'll have you come into my office anyway, and, I'll monitor you. I'll log it myself to make sure that, you're not lying. And, you know, my dad even shot it out for a second. It was very weird, but he said, the scale doesn't lie, and my doctor was actually laughing about it. And he was saying, because he didn't recognize my dad's voice, he said, is that your dad? I told him, unfortunately, yes, Doc, that's him. And I said, need to remind you, this literally all happened on the phone today. So, um, I might be going to Great Neck in a couple weeks to see my physician again. With my mom, of course. She's the one who makes all my medical decisions for me. I have that legally from the state of New York. I'm not going to get into that, but she's responsible for all my medical decisions, which I have to respect her for that. And she said, "Oh, you're doing this all right." And she pretty much said, "Do you want to not have money again?" That's how she threatened me after we hung up. Pretty much, this was the tipping point. She got upset again. I clearly didn't eat whole wheat bread and sandwich rounds late at night. That's what really made her upset, guys. And she took away my laptop. She took away my tablet even. She didn't take away my PS4. I told her, only have it here for decoration at the moment. I have told my mom that majority of the time, if I want to use my PS4, I might be just sitting on this chair right now watching Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon. And I'll quickly mention to my ex Laura right now if she is watching. Um, Laura, please be aware you might be getting emails letting you know that I may be logging into your account because we still share a Netflix account because I told her I was going to pay for my own Hulu and she's like, fine, I'll still keep you on the Netflix because it doesn't matter anyway, but um, be aware you might be seeing a strange login, that's me. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I think I'm logged on to her Netflix on the PS4. I'm not too sure. But if I'm not, then sorry, Laura, giving you a heads up. But I've gone on for too long. I mean, I'm hungry now, but when you think about this, guys, when you think about what I have to do for my health, I think it's for my own good. I think it's for my own good. I'm getting tired anyway, so what helps in my favor? Um, I quickly want to mention that here in the New York area, I can hear it from my window. It's raining here tonight, so maybe the rain might help me get to sleep. I don't know. Every time I hear it steady rain like this, it just makes me feel sleepy in a way. I don't know why. Okay, it's because it's like a soothing sound that's supposed to help you get to sleep or something. I don't know. That's what my mom told me. Let me see. Am I still alive? Anyhow, I'm gonna get going. So. Have a good night, guys. Once again, if you missed anything, Andy, I know you are a different story, but for me, again, my health's different because remember, I'm um I'm a 5'8" man overweight, and that's very alarming. Like literally, he said 20 pounds overweight. You need to do something about it now, otherwise, blah blah blah. Yeah, Sam, I'm gonna hit the hay. I need my sleep, otherwise, um, I'm not gonna be able to um start my home. Um, Also tomorrow, I really want to watch March Madness. I didn't get to watch that much of it tonight because I've just been so upset thinking about it. So, have a good night, everyone. Um, Once again, there will be scheduled uploads. Uh, Service changes for the Queens subways and the Long Island Railroad. Oh, have fun, Sam. I know I'll be having. Alrighty, Sam. Sounds good. So very quickly, there'll be no service changes until further notice after tomorrow. It's still a scheduled upload for 6 a.m. Let me think. Saturday. I might do a discussion video about the Disney Fox merger. I can still do that. So I might look into doing it. If I can pull up an article on my PS4, I'll um, read it to you all and talk about my reaction to the Disney Fox merger because it's interesting. What happened back on Tuesday with the big news that Disney has acquired Fox. So I'll do a Saturday discussion video. If you didn't see my video from today, I did a Queens Village fail, but once again, the Queens Village videos are going to have to be on hiatus until further notice. Um, I don't have a computer, so I can't edit. Sunday will be the last day he plays, and then after Monday, I don't think I'll have any content till maybe even Thursday or Friday. Because it's going to take a while to get the video out to you all from uh, Bowery and Chambers Street. I really want to be able to do those two videos. I need all the camera space I can get to do that. So that way, Cyberlink Power Director can, do one thing and then lead up to the next. So, have a good night, everyone. I'm going to go off the air, so. Till the next one, take care, everyone. Can I get offline? Why can't I get offline? Man, what is this so girl? Huh?